So what's the biggest difference that I noticed between being plant-based slash vegan to now carnivore? Or keto, ketovore. If occasionally I'll throw an avocado or some kind of lettuce wrap in there. See, back in the day when I decided to go plant-based, there were things that I needed. Well, nutrients that my body needed, and I wasn't getting them. So functioning was very difficult. I mean, there was zero energy, and when you have a job that's physically demanding, it was ridiculous. So of course, the best fix was to get vegan supplements, vegan multivitamins. And these things were my life force. Without them, I could not function at all. My brain couldn't work, my physical abilities. I mean, you want to talk about dragging ass, and you can't drag ass when your job is physically demanding. I remember one time I ran out of my special vitamins, and I could not believe how unmotivated, how drained, how my body just could not function at all. It was kind of scary. It was kind of weird. Crazy that when you stop giving your body what it needs, it doesn't want to work. When I started tiptoeing back into the meat world, starting out with things like sardines, little changes, not really big thing, but I wanted to definitely stop having to take supplements and pills to get energy. And it didn't even take that long for the energy to kick in once I started eating full meat-based meals. Again, not having any seed oils using to cook them, no Crisco, no garbage seed oil. Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this garbage that we've been told is good for us to eat, that's basically engine lubricant. Take a picture and make sure that you are not consuming any of these. Look at your ingredients and make sure that none of these show up. When the energy from red meat started kicking in, and it was like, wow, I don't need these special vitamins to give me energy. And just so you know, for whatever reason, when I was younger, even before going plant-based, I always thought that I needed energy for, working out, so I would get all these fat burners. These fat burners, now, the one that I had, I loved, because it was made of cayenne pepper, all these spices and stuff. But wow, when I went to carnivore, and I don't need coffee for energy, I don't need tea for energy, and forget about energy drinks, that's just garbage right there too. But the energy that I have at work, and then to go to the gym afterwards, was just astounding. Because what are we learning here? No hate to anybody who's vegan, but plants don't give you the nutrients that meat does. That's science. That's facts. There's a reason why they have to supplement with what they're missing from the meat all the time. And what do we learn from this? That our bodies need meat. Now, I did a lot of research when I started going into the carnivore life, because as an animal lover, I was concerned about that. And I found an awesome butcher shop that was local, who I got to talk to the woman who was running it. And she said, and I quote, "My father treats these animals better than his own children, and they taste even better because they're not subjected to so much fear and trauma that you would have from slaughterhouse meat." But what about other things? I talked about my nails being healthier. I talked about my hair finally starting to grow after it stopped for a good, probably 8 years. It'll grow out, but it won't get longer. And now it's starting to get longer. But even how much carnivore helps the brain. There have been studies where carnivore has helped autism, where there are children who did not have the capabilities to vocalize anything, and after carnivore for a full week or 2 weeks, they started, vocalizing. This is not made up. This is true. I've even heard studies done on people with schizophrenia. Now, as somebody who suffered from traumatic brain injury myself, I've always been like, please don't ever let me get schizophrenia. And there were studies that were done on people with schizophrenia who went off your standard American diet to carnivore, and it made a huge difference in their hallucinations, all that stuff that they were experiencing. Can you believe that? All from stopping consuming sugars, carbohydrates, grains. This is for real. I'm trying to tell people this is not a joke. This is not a fad diet. People are also, they're losing fat on this way of life, but how much it's benefiting their lives going back to eating the way that we were supposed to eat before we were given this food guide pyramid garbage, it's pretty exciting. So if you're following me, great. I hope you're doing awesome with this. If you're new here, check it out. Get on YouTube and type in carnivore doctors and lose yourself in your own research, because it's a personal journey. This is a very personal thing that people do for themselves, and everyone's different. So, figure it out. But remember, seed oils are bad. Here at this channel, we don't do moderation in all things. I don't talk about moderation in all things at all. I tell you, seed oils are bad. Get them out of your food. Get them out of your body. And if you want to go and see an influencer who tells you to enjoy your life by consuming garbage, that's not me. So good luck, and hope everyone is having an awesome weekend.